I am a poet and a writer. For a very long time, I've been saddened by the fact that Americans find it difficult to recognize common ground with each other as well as with other cultures. People are struggling to be heard, and the issues coming to the surface are diverse, far-reaching, and some have been suppressed for much too long. Day by day, underlying truth no longer remains hidden. I believe that humanity has reached a crossroads, and that we will be bombarded in various ways with truth until the value of truth becomes more dominant than the fear of it. Following is a recent poem that I wrote, which I feel expresses an underlying truth in our society that is trying to break into full consciousness. This poem is called Injustice. Injustice arrives in many forms. It eases itself into everyone's life at one time or another. I have had my times when I was unjust in my thoughts, if not my actions. Unjust in my heart, which colors everything. I knew it, though. I knew when I was being unfair, when injustice was lodged inside of me. So at least I could recognize my folly. Injustice appears in many forms, sometimes in private, often in public, without fail affecting the personal. Injustice has a core, always a core. Deep within, tightly coiled, unrecognizable on the surface. Yet that core spawns the behavior. The core determines the reality. Fear morphs into separation, inhumanity, suppression. Pain mutates into anger, moral superiority, violence. Greed warps the spirit, the repercussions of which are grave, endless, profound. The core, set loose, will damage. Injustice, untamed, will destroy. I'm an optimist and a realist, which makes life confusing for me at times, but it does often lead me to look at situations in more than one way. Hope is strong in my soul. While I do feel that we have a tough road ahead of us, another recent poem written in October expresses a message that I will leave with you, and which I sincerely hope we can hold on to through the difficult times ahead. The ties that bind us. It's strange to watch, it's strange to see the ties that bind us slowly fading into threads, until I can't find them, I can't feel them, I can't see them. How sad for me. The ties that bind us have shifted. We have barely begun to learn each other once again. By means of sound bites, through headlines, daily, hourly, every minute, every second, pointing out to us the ways we're different, the thoughts we've kept hidden, telling us we must remain apart. We cannot form connections unless we think and act exactly alike, human robots, pledging allegiance to only one way of being. It doesn't make sense. It never has existed. We have always heard voices crying out, I am me, you are you, hear me, talk to me, look into my eyes, I will look into yours. Our bond is strong, our bond is true. We have real ties that bind us one to another. I pledge allegiance to love, daily, hourly, every minute, every second. I pledge allegiance to love. Then I quietly listen, waiting to hear you talk to me, hoping for you to see me through the eyes of love instead of as the other. I am me, you are you. Look into my eyes, I will look into yours. Our bond is strong, our bond is true. We have real ties that bind us.